The flashing cameras caught him first. Jonathan Jamall Porter, better known to the world as Blueface, was led out of the courthouse in handcuffs. His head was lowered, his jaw tight, but his expression carried no surprise. The news broke like wildfire. The viral rap star sentenced to 4 years in prison. For many, it was the image of downfall. A once rising star of Los Angeles hip-hop, now shackled and led away by officers. The story of Blueface had always been one of contradictions, fame and chaos, success and scandal, swagger and self-destruction. To understand how he got here, you have to go back. Blueface first exploded into fame in 2018. His offbeat flow, sharp humor, and unapologetic style turned Thotiana into a viral anthem. He was everywhere: radio, streaming platforms, social media. Fans copied his dance moves. His face tattoos, his flashy chains, his tall frame, they all became part of the Blueface image. To many, he was the sound of a new generation. Raw, unfiltered, and unpredictable. Money poured in fast. Cars, jewelry, women, houses. He showcased it all online. But with that lifestyle came something else. Chaos, fistfights, club brawls, wild parties that ended with police sirens. The controversies grew louder than the music. Arguments with fellow rappers played out online like reality TV. His relationships, especially the stormy saga with Crazy Rock, turned into headlines of their own. Some fans watched with amusement. Others shook their heads. But one thing was certain: everyone was watching Blueface. Behind the fame, though, trouble kept building. In 2019, he was arrested for gun possession. In 2022, he faced assault charges after an altercation outside a Las Vegas club. He dodged some convictions, took plea deals, and often walked free, only to land in trouble again. By the time his probation violations started piling up, the court had run out of patience. In the courtroom, the mood was heavy. Prosecutors detailed his past charges, his repeated defiance of probation rules, his reckless behavior. They painted him as a man who refused to learn, someone who thrived in chaos but couldn't respect the law. His attorneys argued he was changing, that fame had magnified his mistakes, that prison would only derail a career that still had potential. The jury listened. The judge deliberated. And then came the sentence: 4 years. When the verdict hit, Blueface showed little emotion. He didn't cry. He didn't argue. He simply stood, nodded, and let the officers place the cuffs on his wrists. It was almost as if he had seen this moment coming all along. Inside jail, Blueface's life shifted from chaos to confinement. No screaming fans. No flashing jewelry. No flashing cameras. Just 4 walls, a bunk, and silence. He was placed in administrative segregation, a form of isolation designed for high-profile inmates. Contact was limited. Privileges stripped. The world that once chased his every move now felt miles away. And yet, even behind bars, Blueface found a way to reach out. Phone calls surfaced online. His voice calm, measured, almost distant. "I'm good. I'm focused," he told friends and family. His tone carried no panic. If anything, it sounded like acceptance. But outside, the reaction was anything but calm. His fans split into 2 camps. Some stayed loyal. They wrote letters, wore free Blueface shirts, blasted his old tracks as a form of protest. To them, he was a victim of the system, a young black artist targeted because of his fame and his flaws. Others turned away. To them, Blueface had wasted his shot. They remembered the fights, the scandals, the arrogance. They saw prison not as tragedy, but as consequence. As weeks passed, the industry moved on. New rappers rose. Trends shifted. The music scene, always hungry for fresh voices, left Blueface's absence barely noticeable. His once viral anthems became echoes of another time. Meanwhile, his name lived on in whispers. Fans wondered if he was writing new music inside, planning a comeback. Others feared the silence meant the end. The irony was haunting. Blueface had always been larger than life, a figure who thrived in chaos, whose fame was built on unpredictability. And yet here he was, silent, confined, ordinary in the most crushing way. For Jonathan Porter, the boy from Los Angeles who once rapped his way into stardom, the future is uncertain. He has 4 years to serve, 4 years to think, 4 years while the world outside changes without him. And when those prison doors finally open, one question will hang over him like a shadow. Will Blueface rise again? Or has his story already ended? Frozen forever in that image of a rapper in handcuffs, walking away from the world he once owned? Drop your thoughts on the comment section. Please subscribe for more interesting crime stories.